if we had done one thing well, which is scale up our ability to do diagnostics and then enforce quarantines around those diagnostics, then the United States would be more like Australia, that's had 10% of the deaths, or Taiwan, that's had 3% of the deaths that we've had. So a failure to just practice and even understand which group in the government was involved in large-scale diagnostics, that meant that the disease basically spread unchecked the first few hundred days. And then after that, you're in very tough shape because of that exponential growth. You can't do much if you don't act quickly. Pandemics are a global problem. And if one country doesn't do its part in practicing to detect and contain, then that's a problem for all the other countries. So you need, at the global level, a group of experts that combine modeling, epidemiology, communications, data, a variety of things that are working with countries to practice and then understanding, okay, what are those capabilities? You'll always have a few countries that have such limited capabilities. The global group itself really has to take responsibility for a dozen or so countries, but it's only about 3,000 people. I have to say, given the toll of this pandemic, 20 million dead globally, million in the US, and it could have been way more fatal. We just got lucky that the death rate per case was like 0.2%. The amount that people are, debating, okay, what should this look like? And the amount of resources required under anyone's solution is actually pretty modest. This germ team, because it's 3,000 people and it would have to be run by WHO, that's about $1 billion a year, which, we've lost, over 14 trillion so far for this pandemic. And there would be benefits even in non-pandemic years of looking at outbreaks, containing them in a much better way. So, hopefully we're not so distracted by all the problems, we have a lot of serious problems, that, what should we fund germ? Do other people have ideas what that looked like? Hopefully the book has kicked off a debate that, within the next year or so, while we still remember how horrific, not just the death, but the educational deficits, the depression, what we've done to budgets is going to be a key factor fueling this macroeconomic term with dramatic inflation levels.